Feuerstein here. Chances are, with over 65 million views, you probably already seen me disprove and discredit evolution in 3 minutes. Well, now they've challenged me to prove the existence of God philosophically and scientifically in the same amount of time. So here we go. Dear Mr. Atheist, allow me to get scientific on you for just one moment. You see, the very first law of thermodynamics says that energy cannot be created and it cannot be destroyed, which makes it eternal, which makes it everlasting. Now, we know that the universe that we live in is finite. It has a beginning point and will one day have an end point. And so it is that at the very beginning point of the universe, something had to give it its energy. Something had to transfer energy into it, therefore that it would spring to life. And yet it is that you don't believe in a God, and yet there was some sort of energy source, a power source that was able to transfer energy into trillions of stars and into billions of galaxies. Think about how magnanimous and ginormous this entity had to be. And you don't believe that there's a God, and yet you could maybe say, well, maybe it was just a cosmic bang, maybe it was just some sort of cosmic accident. And yet when I look at science, well, science wouldn't exist if it were a cosmic accident, because science has to operate upon laws and principles, things that do not change. And yet you cannot get something like a law unless there is order. So there has to be an order and not chaos. But you cannot get order unless order was created from the very beginning, unless it was something that had order, that was able to speak into the very atmosphere and existence of the universe that we live in. That means that there had to be something that was able to set the earth moving around the sun, set the seasons and the times, set the periods of a day, the human heartbeat, all of the intricacies of the planet that we live on, in the universe that we live in. It all had to come from somewhere. All of the order, all of the creation, all of the little minute details that are so perfectly arranged, and yet you don't believe that there is a God? Well, if you cannot, after hearing that, believe that there is a God, then you are illogical, because you cannot look at it from a logical standpoint and say that this was all some accident. So I challenge you today. Well, I challenge you today to not only believe in a God, but to experience the one that I'm talking about, and that is a relationship with Jesus Christ. I challenge you today to put aside everything that you've been taught for such a long time and begin to think from a logical, philosophical, and now scientific perspective. That is how science proves that there is a God. God bless you guys. Please take a moment, click share on the side or the bottom of this video. As always, like and comment below. I love creating conversations like this and love having them with all of you. God bless you, whether you're an atheist, whether you're a believer, whatever you are. I love you. Please take a moment. If you're not my friend already on Facebook, click my name at the top of the video and let's be friends. But remember, most of all, click share if you care.